Yes, out of all the Disney sequels out there, I ended up getting stuck with this one. And it's actually kind of funny whenever I would go and discuss with my friends or I would talk with whoever regarding the Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, because many of them would actually tell me that amongst all the direct to home media Disney sequels out there, this is apparently the worst of the bunch. Like, a lot of people would definitely go as far and say that it is one of the worst, but I have often heard some claims that this is the worst of the worst. Now, personally, I would actually go and debate that because I feel like if we are going to talk about the absolute worst of them all, I would go and say it would be Belle's Magical World and probably also Milo's Return. But technically, I do understand why some people might not necessarily count those because they're not really movies per se. They're more like pilots to a canceled TV show that Disney decided to bunch them up together and to sell them as movies. So technically they do count on the same camp, but I understand why some people wouldn't necessarily count this. But when it comes to Hunchback 2, on the other hand, this isn't meant for like a pilot or this isn't meant for like a TV show or anything like that. This is a legitimate feature length, well, even feature length would be debatable because it's only about an hour long, but feature length direct to home media sequel. And amongst those in that category, this is often said to be the worst of the bunch. And honestly, that kind of scares me considering that I love the first Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's easily amongst my top 10 favorite Disney movies, and I would even go as far and say that it's about as good as like some of the best ones of the Disney Renaissance, like with The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King. Like, it really is that amazing to me. It's a little bit flawed. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but what it did good, it did amazingly. In fact, I actually did a full review on that. You could go check that out afterwards. So, anyways, with all that said, I think it's time that I should actually go and get into this movie. Alright, so now that I got everything prepared, it's time that we start the pain in 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, that classic Eisner era Disney Pictures logo. Well, that's always a nice sight to see. All right, well that's a little. It gives us a little bit of hope, a little bit of promise, a little bit of nostalgia, and that nostalgia is immediately gone. Oh, well, okay, it's not okay. It's not too bad. I won't say it's not that bad, but oh yeah, this ain't the first. Oh, okay. Ooh. That Notre Dame Cathedral, eesh. Okay, this is definitely not like the first. Okay, oh, we're gonna get into something nasty, are we? Oh, I am not looking forward to this. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Oh, it's okay. Even the animation here, it struggled. Like, it wants to try to get that 3D perspective, but it had to force its way into it. It's like, that was not smooth at all.
Mesdames et messieurs, time is short. You must find your true love. Find your soul's mate, for the festival d'amour is upon us.
So, this is a festival to, like, rush your way to find a date? Ooh, Esmeralda, what happened to you? Ooh. Already, this animation is just like, ugh. Even the music, it's like, no, this jour d'amour thing, I don't like it. I don't like this. I want to go home. How long it's been? It's not even 3 minutes, and already I regret and hate this already. This must be like a record. Oh, jeez.
Quasi. Someday you'll be ready. And when you are, you'll find her.
Oh, gee, ugh. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. No, no, put that away. That is cursed. Oh, gee, ugh. I don't like that Quasi. I don't know, like trying to make the handsome Quasi thing. No, that's not okay. Ugh. Did anybody like that? I don't know. Like I do recall that scene does exist, or like that little moment. But I don't know. That's like it looked like a counterfeit version of the human Shrek in Shrek 2. Like it's just like it looks kind of like that, but there's that extra element of cringe where it's like, no, I don't like that Quasi. Ugh, that's not like even the handsome Quasi is not even attractive. That's kind of the irony of all that.
Now, may I present the prettiest ornament on the midway? Up in the tower of Notre Dame is a bell of extraordinary value. I want you to go up there and find out which is the bell called La Fidèle.
Why?
Because I mean to steal it, silly. I'll be rich. I can travel the world in style and comfort.
No. Why must we always steal? I was thinking.
Thinking? Not your strong suit, is it, my little bonbon? No, it's mine. And where would you be without me?
On the streets.
Precisely. For it's a
So just out of
cruel
curiosity, do you have a
world.
plan to steal a Notre Dame or a cathedral bell?
Lovely.
Because chances are it's a lot bigger than you could probably imagine.
Smile at him, wile and beguile him, and he'll tell you exactly what I want to know.
Ah, it's one of those fake love things. Ah, of course. Like one of those fake love story, like pretend to love, but then she unironically loves him. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's one of those already. All right. I will give it credit, you know, like just when you think like it doesn't give me a reason, like there's no more reasons to hate this. It adds an extra layer of like, oh, it's gonna be one of these. It's like, oh, you're gonna add this element. Oh, you're gonna add that element. It's like you're gonna keep adding more to this to make me not like this, and to make me want to like leave immediately. You know, it's kind of a good thing that it actually has a very short running time of about like an hour, because like even 90 minutes just sounds way too much.
Liver? I'm looking for the bell ringer.
She wants you, big guy.
Is anyone here?
Get out there, sweetie.
I can't. What would I say? Open your mouth. Something will come out.
Nothing came out.
My name is Madeline. I'm with the circus, and oh, I just love bells. Which one is La Fidèle?
The bells, you ding-dong. She likes the bells. Talk sharp.
Okay, timeout. Even this already just feels way too suspicious. Like she's not even that good of her job. It's like, why would a random person come in and ask specifically to see that bell? It's like, has people done this before? Is this something that does happen in Notre Dame? Is this a common thing? Like, I don't know. Like, doesn't it feel like doesn't it feel a little too suspicious already?
I have to go. I'm sorry.
Wow. What a bitch. I mean, I know probably some people might be shocked that I said that, but I mean, how else can you describe that? Like, you force your way and try to see his face, and then you decide to just, like, freak out and run away. Real nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, Quasi, like, you're too good for her. I think that's the safe bet right there. And again, like, again, she came in like a complete random stranger saying she came from the circus and is like, oh, I want to see the bell. I want to see that pretty little well-known bell. I mean, come on, man.
All the many miracles, mysterious and marvelous and big and small. When people fall in love, it really beats them all. Oh,
I just had to double check. It's not even 20 minutes, so don't be surprised if this is going to be one of those that I'm going to be like looking again. Oh no, don't try to do camera turns. Don't try to move around the camera. You can't. Oh, movie, please. You can't turn your camera around. Oh boy. It's already rough to look at this interpretation of Notre Dame Cathedral, so don't try to like turn around with angles. You don't have the you don't have that. But yeah, as I was saying, don't be surprised if this is going to be one of those where I'm going to be continuously looking at the time. Yeah, this may not be like 90 minutes, but already this is gonna be one of those where it feels like it's gonna be more than 2 hours or whatever.
well, how do I look? Too much?
Question. Where did you get that? That's what I want to know. Like, is this like Frollo's old stuff? Like where? Like that's what I want to know. It's like, where did the outfit even came from in the first place?
And did I turn you over to the authorities?
No.
Or the workhouse?
No.
And who took you in? Looked after you like a true friend?
You did.
Yes. All you need to do is to look pretty for him, and he'll tell you what I need to know.
Ah, of course. Like, I get it. Try to add in the element of, oh, let's go and make her like Quasi with that kind of storyline. Make him the next like Frollo, perhaps. But then again, we don't actually see any of that. It's just for the sake of exposition, because that would require effort to actually show, like, to actually show how he is like the next, what is it? The next Frollo. You know what I mean? Oh my god, what? I'm sorry, I can't be the only one seeing that. Like, was she just so depressed to the point where she can't even see herself? Like, even her eyes had to go cross-eyed to the point where it's like, no, I can't. It's either the depression of her situation or the depression of what she realizes that she's in. It ain't the first Hunchback. It's like, oh, this is the sequel Hunchback. This is the one that's not in theaters. I can understand, because, like, it could happen. But then again, to be fair, like, this is not a knock against this, because, like, it does happen even in, like, the original Disney movies when the characters can go, like, freaking cross-eyed. The memes have proved it quite a lot.
What are you doing?
Nothing. You were making Google eyes at your girlfriend.
Oh, she stopped my... Who said she was my... That's... Zephyr.
Well, to be fair, I don't think when it comes to, like, with Quasi's, introvertedness, I guess you could call it, like, subtlety wouldn't necessarily be his, strong suit. Especially in a movie like this.
Always be here for you.
Always?
Always.
You mean if ever I'm in any kind of great big mess or trouble?
Wait, what?
There, we'd be up
Wait, we have a buddy song. Wait, we're hold. Who asked for a buddy song here? Excuse me.
That's the arithmetic.
I didn't. What? Why? Whoa! How? Why?
Evil witches brew pot
I don't like this. No. Why?
with sticky goo.
Hey, you were really great up there.
Oh, me? Nothing to it. I just have to stand there and look pretty, you know? La-di-dum, ho-de-doo, no big deal.
No, it is a big deal.
You know, by the way, there is one funny thing about Madeline, and I remember, like, with the commercials and stuff like that, or the trailers, like, they really made a big deal of the fact that they had Jennifer Love Hewitt in this. And the funny thing about that is just that I remember back when I was a kid, the fact that, like, it had Jennifer Love Hewitt, it didn't necessarily mean that much to me, because throughout my entire childhood, the big thing that I remember Jennifer Love Hewitt the most is the fact that she's Liz in the Garfield movie. And that was back when I was, like, a major Garfield fan, so, like, that's why with, like, the different casting, like, either Bill Murray or Breckin Meyer or even, like, Jennifer Love Hewitt, that's why, like, I kind of remember that the most, oddly enough. And this is not a knock against Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like, she's definitely a well-established actress, and she has done some pretty solid performances, but it's just funny to mention how, like, the big thing that, from my entire life, that what I remember the most from Jennifer Love Hewitt is her performance as Liz, or the fact that she is the live-action Liz from the Garfield movie. And then she's also Madeline in Hunchback 2. But then again, so far from what I'm seeing, yeah, I think I'd rather remember Jennifer Love Hewitt as Dr. Liz than as Madeline.
I insist you do something.
Try my famous soufflé, hein?
Are you just giving that out for free, or?
No. Taste.
C'est magnifique.
Like, that is a good question. Like, why are you giving that souffle out for free? That's a big freaking bowl of souffle. Like, are you just handing out? Is it just for samples, or like, what? Do you owe a debt to Quasi or something? Like that? I don't know. I just felt like it was just weird, honestly.
Quasi, it's wonderful.
I don't know. It doesn't beat the view from, like, on top of Notre Dame Cathedral. Oh, okay. Well, there's a view. Okay, guess we're gonna move on to the next. No time to indulge on the beauty of the view or anything like that. Okay, let's just go. I guess the movie is even aware that it has a short running time, so, like, no time to explain anything. Just go.
It's all too sudden.
Our boy has grown.
There's
Wait, what?
nothing more
Another one? Now?
He's on his own.
we've
Really?
got
Do we
to
need...
teach
What, are you gonna do, like, another Can You Feel the Love Tonight kind of song?
things
Like, are the gargoyles gonna be like the Timon and Pumbaa in there? Really? Do we need this?
He's gone.
He's left.
And do we feel bereft? No, he's fa-la-la-la fallen in love. Fa-la-la-la-la, he's fa-la-la-la fallen.
Oh.
Sing a rousing, rollicking roundelay for our riff.
Oh, no, movie, no. Ugh.
Fallen in love. Why should we be blue? His love is true, so bid the kid adieu.
Okay, I want all the people who criticized, like, all those people who criticize A Guy Like You, I want you to apologize right now. Because I think we can all agree by now that this is worse. Like, this is I think this is supposed to be this movie's version of A Guy Like You, but this is way worse than A Guy Like You. Oh my god. At least A Guy Like You is fun. This here with the fa-la-la-la-la crap, it's like, no. Like, no, please. Stop. Come on, movie. No. I don't want to hear this fa la la crap. Just stop. No. Please. Even God is pissed off at this. Even God has to do something to stop it. So he just hurled a bunch of lightning and says, "Okay, that's it. I don't want to hear any of this fa la 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 bull crap." Even the good Lord just stopped everything to say, "And he shall smite the wicked." Must be a warning sign to the to the songwriters.
But she's even more beautiful on the inside.
Really? You mean like the metaphor of this whole movie? You know, one thing I am surprised about, I was expecting, like, I knew that this is kind of like the moral of this movie, but I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't go into it that much. Like, I thought they would hammer it again and again and again, but in this case here, not, like, okay, it doesn't do so, but they kind of forgot about, like, I guess they would forget about it because, well, it doesn't have, like, I'm not expecting this movie to have that much of an, like, to not have that much of a memory, or, like, to even remember, like, what's the point of all this?
Put this on.
But, you know, I gotta say, like, about, like, what is it? Lafayette. That's the name of the bell? Or whatever, but, do you realize, like, with all the jewels that's in there and stuff like that, this is supposed to be a bell that Quasi should ring, right? But that makes no sense. Like, it feels kind of messed up in there. It feels more like an art exhibit because, like, with all the, like, the beauty and the jewels that are encrusted in there, like, if you ring it, all these jewels, like, they're gonna break. Like, it would just really mix things up inside, like, it would just break the things that are inside the bell. I don't get it. Like, am I the only one that's a bit upset about the inconvenience of the whole bell? I mean, like, yeah, you want to have a bell, like, that could also be, like, you could either have, like, a beautiful looking bell that's on the inside or have a functioning bell. You cannot have both. Seriously. Like, each ring would cost, like, it would be like $10,000 per ring, or at least $10,000 in repairs per ring. Look at me, I'm ranting about a godforsaken bell in a Disney direct-to-home media sequel. What the fridge has my life come to?
I can't help you with this one. You'll have to find out yourself.
But
Hey, you're ready.
You know, one thing I will say, it's kind of funny how, like, you could tell that that Demi Moore in this, like, just does not care about this. She's like, like, even, like, you could tell in Demi Moore's voice, it's like, she has better things to do than to be in this. I mean, granted, like, I can already hear, like, some of the voices in here, like, even Kevin Kline, actually, you can hear that he is enthusiastic about this. But still, it's just like, like, it's just Demi Moore in particular. Like, you can hear in her voice, it's like, okay, all right, let's just get through these lines.
Oh, they're stealing Lafadelle.
So you're just gonna husk that massive thing, like, just carry it with you? Like, again, how are we gonna...
What part of hold this was too complex?
But, no, for real, though, is it like, are they just gonna carry that big thing with them? I think it would just be this... Like, wouldn't it be a little too obvious? I mean, like, seriously, this is not something that they thought through. Like, you want to try to... You're stealing that big-ass bell, but, like, people are gonna notice. People are gonna know that you're gonna run away with what is possibly the most... What is said to be the most precious bell in the godforsaken cathedral. So like...
did you know
I wanted to tell you I tried.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I knew there was that breakup scene. There it is.
Never cared about me.
No, that is not true.
You were right, Quasi. I'm sorry.
Take her away.
No. No, Quasi.
Wow, okay. I don't think even Phoebus really cared about the matter. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, take her away. Well, yeah, I know that animation of you trying to walk up the stairs would make me cry too. I understand. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I guess I could take back a little bit about like how to steal that bell. Okay, underneath, I guess. Okay, well, I mean that's a big ass catacombs. I gotta say, like, I've actually been to the catacombs in Paris, and well, at least okay, at least the tourist section of it. But is the catacombs even that huge? At least big enough to have like a river that you can actually roam across with a boat and fit a giant bell there?
Everywhere.
Which will go better with my eyes?
Wait,
Diamonds
did I?
or sapphires?
Wait, was that just me? I don't know. Like, it was just like, well, I guess you could call it a glitch per se, but it's like, was there like a little moment where you don't see underneath the boat? I don't know. Was that just me? It's just like a quick little moment, but was that a mo? I don't know. Was that?
But I am someone you can trust.
How can I? I've already made that mistake.
Quasimodo, there's more to me.
Yeah, I think honestly, I feel like at the wait, what? That's all it takes. Just say there's more to me, and that's all you gotta say to. Really? Well, that doesn't necessarily take much to really convince Quasi in that case. Alright, that's it. Okay.
Well done, mon.
Well, that's the lesson for today. You want to gain someone's trust? Just say that there's more to you, and that's pretty much it.
No, not the face. What's the face?
Wait, that's it? Wait, okay. What's the wait? That's not the point. What's the point of that? It's like, okay, if the guards could just like walk there and just like grab him, like what? Like, okay, I get the point is just to save Zephyr and stuff like that, but still. Oh, and there's the bell. Yep, ringing that famous bell. And all the crystals are just gonna shatter. And the entire budget needs to be like spent for the, all the budget needs to be spent on that bell. Yeah, this movie just maybe there is some logic that I'm looking way too deep into it. Maybe. But still though, oh wait, what? Oh wow, they actually do confirm the ship of the goat and Hugo. They gotta go that far. Wow. Oh really? Okay. So they do have to do this. Oh, this movie. Oh, even the horse. We gotta give the horse a love interest. Just a last minute addition. Give the horse a girlfriend. Yes, because that seems to be a major thing. Yeah. Of course. Are we gonna have like a kissing scene with Madeline and Madeline?
This full of
Can we? All right.
Ordinary miracles. They happen every day.
Oh, look at that. Or oh, just like in the frickin' song. Are we over?
Yeah.
Are we gonna give Zephyr a girlfriend? Can we give him? Like, I mean, everyone gets a girlfriend. Everyone's in love in this, apparently.
Like me.
Oh, she'd better take good care of our boy.
Don't worry, I will.
What?
Huh?
Okay, I'll admit, that's probably the one thing that's probably clever about this. Okay, that one little gag, maybe, but that's pretty much it. I'll give you that one thing. That one gag. Alright, that's fine. Rest of this, malarkey. Are we done now? You did your kiss. You did the romance. You gave everyone a girlfriend. Can we go home now? We done? We done? Yes? Okay, yeah, we see, yeah, those two are together. Yes, we get that. Can we go home now? Are you done? Can you play the credits? Are we over? Wow, like, just about 1 hour. Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly 1 hour. Like, just like a few seconds off of an hour, but still, yeah, we're pretty much done with this. And yeah, yeah, this blows. It honestly really did. And honestly, I just need to ask one question, considering that the whole plot line is supposed to be about Quasimodo falling in love with Madeline, but I just really need to ask this. Why do we need to give Quasimodo a girlfriend? You know, that's what I really want to know. Like, what's the point? Like, or why is it necessary that we need to give Quasimodo a love interest? I mean, I feel like that is something that kind of breaks a major part of the purpose of the original Hunchback of Notre Dame and the Disney movie. I mean, not the novel. It's just like, why is it that the plot line specifically has to be the fact that we need to give Quasi a girlfriend? Has it always been an issue that Quasimodo has been single? Is it an issue that Quasimodo never actually gets the love of Esmeralda in the first movie? That's what I want to know. Like, is this necessary? Do we need to give Quasimodo a girlfriend? Does he need to have a girlfriend? Does he need to be in love to be happy? Like, why do we need this? Like, seriously, it's just, in the context of Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, it really does break a massive purpose to this. And honestly, yeah, like, as a fan of the first Hunchback, I hate this. Like, seriously, we don't need this. Quasimodo doesn't need to be in love. This just breaks, just everything about this. Fudge. I need some time to breathe. I need some time to relax. I just probably need to revisit the first Hunchback because this is just not doing any favors to me.
Someday you'll be ready. And when you are, you'll find her.
No!